Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Jeff. Y'all might know me because I play the organ in church on Sunday mornings. And I love what I do, and I am looking forward to reading a book to you today. And as you can see, I've brought some of my friends with me. They have been with me for a long, long time. In fact, this little guy right here was my very first teddy bear that I got a long time ago. We have shared lots of stories and lots of secrets over the years, but I wanted to bring all of my friends with you so you could see them today, because they like for me to read stories to them. So they were really excited about coming to church today so that I could read to them and to you. The name of the book is A Big Guy Took My Ball. A big guy took my ball. And look at the little pig there. He's so sad because the big guy took his ball. And he runs to his friend and says, Gerald, and you see Gerald is a little elephant. And the little pig says, I found a big ball. And it was so much fun. See him? How happy he is. He's clapping his hands. And the elephant's smiling. Look, he's got glasses on. And then the little pig says, and then a big guy came and he took my ball. Oh, and look at the little guy crying. Oh, because that other man was so ugly and took his ball away. And the little pig says, I am so upset. And you can see that his friend is trying to calm him down and to show him that he loves him. In fact, you can see the poor little pig's heart is broken because somebody took his ball. So the elephant said, that is not good. And look at him with his hands on his hips. Have you ever seen your mother do that to you? That is not good. And then the elephant said, that is not right. And he's really upset because of that. And the elephant says, big guys have all the fun. And the elephant gets really mad and he says, what about the little guys? And the elephant is really mad now. What makes those big guys think they are so big? He's really upset, isn't he? And the little pig says, their size. And you see the elephant is thinking about that. He's trying to figure this out. And the elephant says, well, I am big too. And the elephant says, I will get your ball from that big guy. Now that's a good friend, isn't it, boys and girls? And here's the little pig, and he says, my hero. Okay, now the elephant is really mad. Here I go. Let's just see how big this big guy is. Uh-oh. That's a pretty big guy, isn't it? It's a big whale. And you see he's got the ball in his hand? And the elephant is really surprised by that because that whale is really big. And now the elephant is getting a little bit scared, and you see he's kind of backing off because the whale is so big and scary. So the little pig says, "Did you get my ball back?" And the elephant says, "That is a big guy." And the elephant then says to the little pig, "You did not say how big he was." And then the elephant said, "He is very big, really big." And the elephant says, "He is bigger than I am." You know, elephants are pretty big, and for something to be bigger than an elephant, that's a big deal. And the elephant is trying to show the little pig much bigger, and he raises his hands, much bigger. And the elephant says, "I am smaller than he is." Boys and girls, if you've ever seen an elephant, you know they're not small. So that whale must have been really big. And the elephant shows the pig, much smaller. I'm much smaller than that big whale. And then the elephant says, "He is so big, big." And the little pig says, "Gerald, you did not get my ball back, did you?" And the elephant's thinking about it because he doesn't really know what to say. And then he said, "I did not get your ball back." And then the big whale says, "Excuse me." Look at the elephant and the little pig. They've turned upside down because the whale was yelling so loud. And the big whale says, "Thank you for finding my little ball." Look how big the whale is, and look how small the other two guys are. So the little pig looks at the whale and says, "That is your ball?" And he says, "And you think it is little?" So the whale says, "Well, I am big." And you see the ball in his hand there? And the whale says, "I am so big that no one will play with me." Isn't that sad, boys and girls? And look at the elephant and the little pig here. They're so surprised. And the poor big whale says, "Little guys have all the fun." And see the elephant and the pig talking to each other? And the elephant says, "Big guy." And the little pig says, "Would you like to play whale ball with us?" And the whale says, "What is whale ball?" And the elephant says, "We do not know." And the little pig says, "We have just made it up." And they say, "With a little help, we can all have big fun." And look how the whale is smiling now. Boys and girls, that's the end of the book. But you know, this tells us a lot of things about friendship. That there may be people that sometimes we don't want to play with because they're different from the way we are. They might look different or something. And this book tells us that we need to be kind to everybody, and we need to play with each other and be sweet and good and kind to each other, because that's what Jesus has told us to do, and that's what we need to do. I hope you have enjoyed hearing this book. And I want you to see all of my friends here. Some of them have been with me since I was a little boy, and that was a long time ago. And this is my favorite. I probably shouldn't say that to the others. This is my favorite teddy bear. He was the first teddy bear that I ever had. And you can see that he has been loved a lot. In fact, he's even got some places where his fur has worn off. And all of these other animals I've had since I was a little boy. And I still love them. And they are still good friends of mine, especially this one. I have enjoyed talking to you and reading for you, boys and girls, and I hope you have a good day, and I love you. See you later. Bye-bye.